My name is Ram Banerjee, and together with Shonali, my wife, we're the founder and organizer for the World Yoga Festival, which we're holding for the very first time here in Beale Park in England, which is near Reading. A 3-day festival trying to gather masters from all over the world. As the name implies, it's yoga, but when the West thinks about yoga, we think of it almost as an exercise form. And what we're trying to do here is to explain that yoga comes in a variety. It comes at what is known as the Eightfold Path. And the eightfold nature of yoga starts at ethical living on one edge, through to the asanas, which are the postures that all the yoga schools teach, which is number 3, pranayama, the breathing, which is number 4, then meditation, which is number 5, all the way to self-realization, the number 8 path. So we're trying to bring all of that together into a single festival.
I thought the festival was very successful. It brought together lots of different aspects of meditation and yoga that I hadn't really thought about, and that were a chance to experience and to see in action if I didn't take part, and to be in what felt like a community. It felt like a community of people who come together and were all experiencing the same things at the same time, and that felt good.
Been really, really good. Really enjoyed it. We've got some master speakers. Excellent time, excellent yoga teachers, and it's just, I hope it grows and grows.
It's been really good, it's very inspiring. I've met lovely people that inspired me to new things. My creativity was reawakened. I started writing poems again at the lake. Very rejuvenating.
Really enjoyed it. We were just saying to Ram and his wife how much we'd enjoyed it, didn't we? Absolutely wonderful, yeah.
I think it's gone really well, considering, it's our first year. It's run pretty smoothly, everyone seems to be having a really good time, and just the sort of the feel about the place is just really great, really relaxing.
And the music on the night's been fab. It's all been fab, hasn't it? It's been an absolute pleasure to be here, to be honest.
I think it's great. We've got so many masters together, and often you find yourself following a master, but having a number of them together, really, I found it really nice.
Just had a wonderful, enriching experience, and part of the thing in between it all was the actual meeting of people, so people and finding out their motivations, and it was the conversation it inspired that was the wonderful thing as well.
So initially I came just for Muji. I'd been following him on YouTube for 2 years, and I had no idea what to expect here or what people I might have met, and it's gone beyond all expectations, really.
It's very nice. It was a very nice experience. We were mostly here to see Muji, but also the mood and the calmness just to be here, and a lot of nice people. It was just really nice.
Oh, well, I didn't really know what to expect, so it's like a beautiful gift, and the quality of the masters that came, Muji and Rupert Spira, was awesome, really experiential, and I don't think I'll be leaving the same person as I came.
Well, for me it was definitely that there is not that many festivals with such an emphasis on Advaita Vedanta teachings. So I think a lot of the other yoga festivals are focusing more on the asana practice itself. So for me this was definitely like a massive pull towards this festival. I don't know, it was just like a lovely atmosphere. It was small, it was intimate.
I think it was just really great. So it was just so good to give space for all these people to enjoy themselves and to meet all these lovely teachers.
I came home to myself this festival, and with Muji led me home, and then also sitting with Rupert Spira, you know, just being present and also connected with everybody. It's wonderful.
Which is absolutely brilliant and really inspiring, and my mind came out buzzing and wondered who I was, really, who I am.
I thought it was absolutely amazing. I thought, I don't know, for me it was like one of those one in a million things, you know, that change your life forever. Just being on the earth, it's just amazing because we've lost that connection with the earth. So and then having so many beautiful souls all coming together, amazing teachers, you know, and then it's looking at yoga on different levels. We're looking at it on a physical level, but then going into, you know, the true yoga, which is union with the divine or oneness. So I think for me that was what really was outstanding. That, you know, that you know, that I don't know what to say. It's just, you know, it's I just feel very blessed. I just feel very blessed to have been here, really.
It's really difficult to put it into words because it's really allowed me to embrace myself, my heart, and it's become a real shift in my perspective. There's a real deepening that's happened through being here and being with the teachers, particularly with Muji, went beyond what I was expecting to experience, but it's something that I can't really put into words as such.
It was better than I thought it was. I thought it would be lots of people standing on one leg in lycra, which was one of the images on the website, and I'm not really up to that. But there was not much of that at all, or I managed to avoid it, which was good. But there was many, many like-minded people searching after truth, and that's what I want. So I found there were many ways to try and find that truth here.
So there was someone on the stage in the last couple of hours, one of the teachers, who said that in the Ayurvedic culture there is a great value of giving, and the greatest value is giving knowledge. That's what she said, and I found it really, really beautiful. And I think that the knowledge what the teachers have passed on here, let it be lecture or yoga classes, it is important knowledge. And I don't mean it like, you know, in an intellectual sense only, but really a knowledge of how to be or how to embody presence.
How important do you think these teachings, this wisdom and yoga is to the world? How important is it?
I think it's becoming more important, especially with the all the troubles in the world, all the stress in the workplace, and I think this yoga and these teachings are going to be more and more important.
Yoga is essential for humanity, but yoga is bigger than just being able to sit in a lotus, which I can't do.
I mean, it's the only thing there is to get to know the true self, right? I mean, if we don't get to know that, we're all like separate entities.
I think it's probably the most important thing there is.
I think that people need to find their own way within themselves, and if yoga is part of that, then it's part of that. You know, standing on one leg with your head kissing your ankle is not necessarily for everybody, but it's for some.
So if you can see yoga as not just being muscular, not just stretching, but it's about finding truth, finding wisdom, finding spirituality through breathing, through posture, through the chakras, through many different ways.
It's everything, because at the end of the day, the non-dual teaching ultimately teaches that you're one. You're one not only with other people, but with the planet and the entire universe. When you start to understand that you're one, then you can be compassionate about others, because there is no one else but you. And then once we can bring that compassion in the world, the hatred can reduce. It's a way to peace.
This is the only truth there is, to get to know that we're all one. I mean, that is the source for compassion, for love, for unity.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's really important. It's like in the world it's been an awakening at this moment, and all these things contribute a lot for that. And it's also to the festival atmosphere is different. If you got like masters in a festival, the atmosphere, the energy goes really steady and but beautiful.
We already have a date, 7th to the 9th of July 2017. We'll be back. We'll take feedback from this first event. We'll just make the second event even better, even nicer. People have really enjoyed themselves here, so we'll improve on that. We'll take the top things, 10 things that they suggest, and the bottom 10 things that they say not to do, and we'll just make this event even nicer next year.
Come and try it out. I mean, it's also a lot of fun. You know, you can go and you can dabble in so many different aspects. There was the laughter yoga, which I didn't actually participate in, but like as I was walking past the tent, you can't help but giggle because you've got hundreds of people laughing in there, you know. And then you have just your standard yoga practices as well that you can come and play with, and also just to meet lots of really and connect with some really beautiful people and just try and understand from the level that you're at.